How to make money while you're on your family vacation. What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Claudio, owner of WinRate Consulting and host of the Big Stud Podcast. Just subscribe already, please. If you don't, Ryan's gonna keep yelling at me. I need you to subscribe, thank you. But in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to go about setting your business up so that you can continue to create and generate revenue while on your family vacation. Look, most business owners I talk to haven't taken a vacation in years. Some never have. Especially as you start developing a family, like as most business owners start pre-family, before kids, you start having kids, you wanna go on that family vacation, you wanna enjoy that trip, your wife wants you to enjoy that trip, your husband wants you to enjoy that trip, your kids want you to enjoy that trip, they want you to be present, not in your phone. Just because you're at the beach doesn't mean that you're with your family. And it happens because most businesses are not set up to function without the owner, without that key person in the ecosystem. So if that's you, there's hope. I'm assuming right now that like you have employees. If you're watching this video, you have employees. If you don't have employees, like you can't do anything when you're not working. Like you're forever and ever at work or not at work, and there's nothing in the middle. So I'm assuming for the purpose of this video that you have a couple employees. First thing you gotta do is you gotta create roles and responsibilities for your people. They have to understand what it is their job looks like. What does success look like? What is their responsibility? Because I see this happen a lot. What happens when an owner leaves is no one knows what lane they're in. They start running into each other and overlapping each other and duplicating work and getting frustrated because there is no structure to the process. So creating roles and responsibilities is first. If you only have 3 or 4 employees, do your 3 and 4 employees know exactly what role they play in the company, or is everybody just running around doing the best they can, being the best they can? Second, this is the most important part. You have to have documented processes and trainings. There's nothing worse than a new employee coming in. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm too busy to help you. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this, but if there is not proper processes and trainings, you're basically hoping your employees can read your mind and do what you need them to do when no one's around. It's impossible to do that. So how do I do that? First I say is, as you are doing things in your business, sending invoices, creating proposals, reading documents, creating content, whatever, as you're doing something, record and document it, right? So Loom, L-O-O-M, is a screen recording application we use. I know Ryan's used it. A lot of people I know have used it. It's a great screen recording application. It allows you to walk through a process and actually educate somebody on what you're doing. It could be as simple as adding somebody to the CRM, creating a workflow, creating an email, creating an invoice, documenting an expense in your CRM, schedule management, employee management, vendor management, supply management. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing it already. Document that shit. And so what I would say is slow down a little bit once a week and pick something you're doing, write the steps down as you're going, record the screen as you go. That'll create the workflow and the training document at the same time. It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. There's no way to get around this. If you ever want to be able to leave your business for any period of time, you need something so that employees know what's expected of them when you're not around. Right now, if you're saying, if I don't tell them, they don't do it, you're fucked. Like, there's no middle ground here. Like if your employees can't operate without you like moving the knobs and the buttons, like you're just gonna be stuck. So the second part of that is as you start to build out your systems and processes, I use a program called Miro, M-I-R-O, Miro.com. It's a great app for workflowing. Basically, it's like a chart. You can like build, different sections and build the program. Trainual is another one. It's an online. I've used Kajabi. I've seen Trainual is a good one. I think Teachable is another one that's out there. These are all training programs for employees and process development. Miro is good for mapping it. Trainual is good for the educational piece. But once you have that, right? So you've documented your processes, you have videos, you have documents, you have logins, you have expectations, you have do's and don'ts. You got that part created. Second, you have to create like, how are we measuring success of this? Because employees are going to struggle with knowing, are they living up to expectations or not? Even if you've given them the game plan, like you've given them the process, they still want to know whether or not they're doing a good job. Like if you don't have some form of KPI dashboard, key performance indicator dashboard, a metrics report that shows how the company is doing, like if you can go away for 4 weeks and look at a report to know how your company's doing, you've got it. If you can't do that, you're gonna be stressing. Everybody's gonna be stressing. They don't know if you're winning, if you're losing, if they're doing a good job, if they're not doing a good job. So creating a standard of measurably how are we judging success here? That's a huge part of the process in making that successful so you can leave. Third, final piece of getting ready to go on vacation. Talk to everybody involved in your company, if it's vendors, if it's clients, if it's employees, and just let them know proactively what you expect of them over the next 2 weeks. Let's say you're going on a 2-week vacation. Hey clients, just letting you know I'm going away. Here's your point of contact. Hey guys, I'm expecting these deliveries on these dates. Here's who you're communicating with if it doesn't. Hey internal people, here's who you need to talk to. Here's the upcoming projects. Give them the game plan. Not just the documented process of how to run the business, but how to think ahead, how to be creative, how to solve problems proactively. Incredibly powerful. Overall, if you don't have your core values in place, if you don't have systems and processes, if you don't have trainings and documents related to how to do the jobs, if you don't have roles or responsibilities, I'll be honest with you, you don't have a business. You're babysitting a very lucrative job, potentially. Maybe it's not even lucrative. Maybe it's just a really, really low paying adult babysitting job. What do you think? That's probably about what it is, right? So start trying. If you need help with this, this is what we do. This is why I built WinRate. This is not a sales video, but those are things you need to do to be able to go on vacation. I'm telling you on a regular basis, we help clients with that. If you want some help, reach out. Shoot me a DM at WinRate Consulting. Go to winrateconsulting.com. Check us out. We have a lot of coaches on the team now. We're helping hundreds of clients at this point. I want you to succeed so that you can actually get the lifestyle you wanted, not just be working 100 hours a week. So if you want to do that, if you want to win fast and win often, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we're a good fit for you and you're a good fit for us. Because ultimately, we build champions. And I know that's what you want.